Florida is drowning. I don't mean this literally, but I kind of do. Over the course of like 20 years that I've been alive, Florida has been impacted with like 15 hurricanes, more or less, including the most recent one, Hurricane Helene. While Hurricane Helene didn't really impact me as much as it did for others, my prayers still go out to them, and I really do hope they recover. And I will link resources in my description of things that you can probably get help from, like the FEMA or other resources that one may need. I feel like as years go on and climate change gets worse, we're gonna see more of these rare formations of hurricanes. Helene was literally last week, and we're getting Milton now. What? And people are still drowning. Well, not drowning, but like their houses are underwater and they're still recovering. I didn't do that much research on this, but how often do you see hurricanes form in this way? I would also like to mention that Helene was not a skinny girl. She was thick. Like, she was big. She got a bunch of BBL and she skid her ass across that Florida panhandle and she skidded it all the way to North Carolina. Like, she was strong and big. Not that it's a bad thing, but in this case, it's a bad thing. I believe she has a category 4 or 3, but if she had as 5, I fear that the destruction would be way worse. Not Katrina level, but still pretty bad. Currently, Milton is forecasted as a category 5 and is set to hit as like a 4 or 3. And I'm packing my shit and I'm going. Boxes packed, bags packed. And the fact that Milton is coming straight towards Tampa Bay area, are you kidding me? Like, are you kidding me? I was looking at satellite images from before and after of what Helene did, and there's a bit of water, there's a bit of ocean there. Yeah, she did some damage. And I definitely do agree with certain studies that say that Florida will be underwater in the next few decades. Or I think it's 2050. I don't know if it's 2050. That's a little bit too soon, but who knows? Climate change is bad, you know. In my notes here, I forecasted Milton to be a 3 and it's a 5 right now. So, whoops. Personally, one hurricane that was very memorable was Irma. I believe she was a 5 and she hit us as a 4. I just remember being in middle school and having to come back home early. Did I come back home early? Maybe I don't remember it that much. But I just remember coming back home from wherever I evacuated from, and I came home and my lemon tree was split in half. Like, my childhood lemon tree was split in half. No more free lemons. Irma was back in 2017. I don't remember her being that far away. I swear she happened like 3 years ago. I also remember during Irma, and what was the one before Helene? It was like the one before Helene or the one before Helene, where Miami was literally underwater. Miami was underwater, and I saw in the news that Cedar Key was underwater. Poor Cedar Key. Cedar Key is like going through this time around. The videos that I saw of Miami and Cedar Key being underwater was like watching the scene in Geostorm where the city was getting drenched in ocean water, or like there was like a tsunami taking over the city. It was bad. Like, it was bad. But yeah, I just hope people like prep enough for this one, even though it's been so soon from the last one. I know we can't control the situations that we get put in, but we can control the ways we react to it. So make sure you're stayed prepared and safe during these natural disasters, and make sure to always have an evacuation plan or have enough food or supplies. And if you can't, there are local shelters or hurricane shelters that one can take part in. And make sure to watch the news for updates. I know the news can be discouraging sometimes, but it's really helpful. I use the National Hurricane Center and Central Pacific Hurricane Center like website for my information, and the MNS, I think, the MNS tracker, weather tracker. I use that too, because that one tells you like what category it is and it's pretty up to date, and tells you like wind speed and stuff. I just hope everyone stays safe and works through these situations. I will definitely leave things in the description about ways to get help or like resources in case anyone needs. I just want to make a quick video because I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Who knows? Maybe Milton will dissipate in the ocean, which is unlikely, but like one can hope, you know? And let's just hope Milton gets a little weaker by the time he hits us. I hope to see you guys next time. Maybe in a few days. Maybe in November. Ooh, how's this hurricane gonna affect my camping? Because I camp all the way in Gainesville. We'll see. Until next time. Bye!